Yo, 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 your man Counselor Reg in the house, man, licensed counselor and coach on a mission to do what I gotta. Hey, if you don't mind, hit like and subscribe and share with at least one person, please. Don't mind, we appreciate that. Hey, today we're gonna talk about 3 sneaky areas that can come up and take the air out of your relationship. 3 sneaky areas. Number 1, and I'll speak to this one, man, because this comes up big time. Unspoken or unrealistic expectations. Unspoken and or unrealistic expectations. Man, we're all supposed to be happy. We all feel like we're supposed to be happy. We're told this. You got to have it all or something's wrong. I feel like I got to be smiling and laughing and joking all the time. And you could be doing a lot more laughing and smiling and joking. Depends on the situation you're in, the conditions you're in, maybe where you are emotionally in life, all those, and then your own resiliency. Absolutely, it can be a part of that. But it's not saying that this is going to be guaranteed that you have to do this. And that's to be like everybody. Something's wrong if you don't have that, and that means something is wrong. I gotta be with the wrong person. The other thing is, as well, is that along this line of unrealistic expectations, we may expect the other person to meet every need that we have. Survey says that is not going to happen. This person may not be, they make the most money. They may not have just the best body part that you may have or always loved, or whatever it is. They may not have the most money. They may not be the best cook, the best lover of all the ones that you had, all number that you ever had. But still, the fact of the matter is that how they come together, everything comes together as a whole. But again, we can have that unrealistic expectation. They got to meet, they got to check every box. You're thinking about, they may not be your best friend. They may be a good friend, but they may or may not be your best friend where I can talk to a lot. As we all know, not every mate we can talk to about everything. You may expect them to do just like what daddy did, what big mama and them did. We may expect them to do all those same types of things. And they may not be able to cook that hot water cornbread like Big Mama did. They may not be able to fix everything like Daddy did with some chicken wire. So what to do then? 1, we got to listen and prioritize the importance. For example, your top 5 things that are most important. Now, we ain't slashing, putting a bunch of things like this slash that, that slash that. That's a cheat. No. What are those top 5 things? And prioritize them. The other thing is that focus on the top 3. And then remember, everything cannot be A1 priority. You cannot have, well, this is so important, this is important, this is important. I got a scroll. We got this scroll. Hear ye, my mate should meet all 528 of these elements. Not 526 or 24, but 528. No. So anyway, that's one thing. The next one, number 2, sneaky way to sneak up on you, and this is a little interesting. Lack of acceptance. Lack of acceptance. So what is that? Specifically around differences such as maybe personality differences, ways we might go about doing things, how we may filter the world. As a matter of fact, research shows that 69% of the issues we face are perpetual, meaning they're ongoing. They won't necessarily be solved per se, but they can be managed. And also, the one thing about when lack of acceptance, it may create an aura of judgmental, that there's no safety or little or no safety. So it's like, I can't be eased. I may feel like I'm going to be walking on eggshells. Next thing, also, we don't want to accept, if this might mean this anyway, we may not accept or not want to accept certain aspects of our own selves. That's going to be a key. And therefore, projection can occur. I can't accept that about me. Yeah, my stuff is jacked up, kind of messy, so I'm going to be on him or her because their stuff is all jacked up and messy. But really, it's about I don't like it about myself. Anyway, the last little nugget, the third one, lack of forgiveness. Oh, man, I can't forget that fool. Not when he didn't do them dishes when I told him to do it. But at any rate, lack of forgiveness. Remember, each partner, remember this, catch this. Each partner will disappoint you in some way. Let me say this one more again, as the kids used to say. Each partner will disappoint the other in some form or fashion. It often, though, it's not intentional. It's just the way we do things. It's just the way we may come out. who we are, how we are within the world, maybe our natural way of thinking, how they could be different than the other person. And or maybe we just drop the ball. The importance of it is not as big as it is for the other person. And so we may not do something, and then the other person could be disappointed. And it could have been something really important. We may forget. So anyway, those things can happen. Instead of the hits, the hurts can start to mount and to build up and to keep an increasing tally. So we got to be watchful of that, because what happens from there, resentment and contempt occur. Now, why is that important? Y'all already know about resentment, but contempt has been shown also in research that over 90% of the time it leads to, it's a precursor to the relationship ending. If it's marriage or just a serious dating relationship. So, anyway, you may want to be mindful of that. So what is contempt? Examples of that may be, rolling their eyes, calling them out their name, calling them anything but the child of God, screaming at them, things like that. Just really just having some sort of really like a disdain. So anyway, I want to think about it. So what some things we can do? Communicate any established or reestablish some past agreements. Maybe we want to kind of go over those and kind of review those just to make sure that everybody, people can forget. Recognize and apologize for your role. Each party can play a role. So at least recognize the role you could play, could have communicated something more clearly, etc. Or accept and definitely apologize for when you didn't hit the mark, especially for something you had previously agreed to do. So it's okay. Repair is important. We'll talk about that in another video. But repair is the gift that keeps on giving as it relates to any type of relationship. All right. And also, here's this little nugget. Don't do it in a screaming voice or a loud voice. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it in a funeral director's voice, like, I'm sorry for your loss today. No, you ain't got to be that way. But we definitely can't be freaking hairband, rock star, loud kind of decibels. We have to be in a conversational tone, probably a bit better. At least that. You can put a little energy into it, just a little bit, but really and truly, the less energy, especially if it's different than what you typically do, that would be great. Remember, perfection won't happen in imperfect people. However, consistency can. This your man, Counselor Reg, licensed counselor and coach, on a mission to do what I gotta. If you would, please hit like and subscribe and share it with one person, please. Just one. We sure appreciate you. This is your man, Counselor Reg, out. Peace.